Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Form of Therapy. My name is Jaeok PD, and today we are going to be checking out Buseok Soon. We did not have to wait many years for another comeback. They're already back, especially after their fantastic viral success of fighting with 청바지, or the English title here is called Primetime. So 청바지, that's interesting. 청바지, I'm going to assume it's the slang version. 청바지 directly means denim jeans. But 청바지 is a common acronym that's used in Korea. Koreans, we like to take long things and then shorten them up into quick, easy phrases. And the phrase for 청바지 is 청춘은 바로 지금. Which is youth is right now. Right now is our time of youth, is basically what it means. It's a very common phrase and saying now. And it's I think it's a phrase that's actually been around like for a long time, since maybe even like the 70s or 80s, but it's like come back into vogue. But I'm looking forward to it. So it makes a lot of sense kind of linking it to primetime. Like this is like the prime of our lives sort of a vibe. Yeah, I'm excited. Let's check it out. It's time. It's prime time. Oh, interesting.
Finally, 이분들입니다, 여러분.
Oh,
마침내 이분들입니다.
hey, shout out. That's awesome.
They call us 무섭소.
가볍게 걷기, walk lightly. 한 바퀴 돌면, that was too fast.
뭣도 아닌 일의 입이 거칠어지는 병이 할 일이 터져 마치 뜨거운 팝콘같이 에라 모르겠다 everyday 사춘기야 우린 접기에 뜨는 날이 오겠지 싹 다 갈아입고 나와 맘대로 해 아무나 못해 어머니 잔소리 딱 하나 빼고 걱정을 왜 벌써 내 행복은 부스순 우리는 청바지라네 Let's go hey 행복은 부스순 우리는 청바지라네 왜 퇴근해도 내 폰은 정상 영업 중인지 불어나는 메시지 잘못 눌러 확인하지 에라 모르겠다 everyday
Got a little bit of like a Gussie Saloon-esque vibe to it.
청바지라네 싹다 갈아입고 나와
Feels a little wild. It's like a bit of a Western vibe without fully leaning into a country sound. Wow. Oh my God! I'm sorry. But why does Sigma look this good? Holy crap! He's hot.
여보세요 나의 맘에 청춘을 가득히 따라주시오 한잔하세요 바로 지금부터나
Damn! Oh my God! Wow! Look out! Oh my God!
청바지라네
Wow. I thought Telepathy was going to be their title track name, but I guess that's the album name. Wow. Okay. So many pop stars are going country. You had Post Malone, you had Beyonce, and now 17. 17 does it in the most, I think, and I'm going to assume Uzi and Pumps who worked on this again. Because it's definitely got like it's definitely got the refinement and the careful balancing of like not going full in that route, but you can hear the inspiration there. You can definitely tell with like the keyboards, like the piano, the guitar riffs, and a bit of like that rustling shaker sound, that kind of like almost rattlesnake sort of sound that it gives off. All leans within that Western sound, and even like the clapping too. But it fits within, I think, definitely the Korean aesthetic of like the way Koreans like to party, especially like Pusoksun. The reason why Fighting Haji took off so much is it was generationally neutral. Like it's not leaning heavily towards one generation like boomers, Gen X, Gen Z, millennials, etc. It really hit everybody, right? And it was also a message within that song that hit everybody. And Cheongbaji does the same thing. Cheongbaji is, as I mentioned, and definitely that was what they were going for. Cheongbaji is standing for, and they do it in, was it the bridge? During the bridge, they're doing that whisper. They're saying, 청춘은 바로 지금. Youth is now. Youth is right now. And the song feels like a chorale of, why are you worried? Why are you getting anxious? Why are you fighting? Like if fighting was a pick me up, it was almost like a cheer you on cheerleader type of a song. It was a little bit more bright and happy, and kind of like ushering you. 청바지 feels more like it's leading you, and they're similar, and it's Pusoksun, so it has to sound similar. But there, I think, is a very subtle difference in that nuance. 청바지 is very much like telling you, hey, get up. Hey, get your ass up. Why are you worried? Have a fun time. Party. Have a good time. And so they did it again. They nailed it. 청바지 is so awesome. Oh, man. You know, one of my most prized possessions is their Second Wind album, which was for their fighting album. It's stylized like a shoebox, like you're opening a brand of kicks. It's still in its wrapper. I was visiting Korea. I saw it and I was like, oh my God, I have to get this. And I bought it and brought it all the way from Korea. And it's just like sitting on my mantle. And it's one of my most prized possessions. And so I hope they do something really fun with their album packaging for 청바지 as well. But let's go ahead and watch that music video again and see if there's well, actually, you know, just opening up, there actually is a very specific, very cool reference. Let's get into it. I don't know what the warning was for. That warning. I feel like it might be specific to, I don't know, certain references that they don't want it to be correlated with. I don't know what. But okay. So this is just so cool. If you're not a 17 fan, but you're watching this reaction anyways for some reason, thank you. If you just don't get this, so this is 90s pop star, 2000s millennium pop star Jong-ah, one of our disco queens, one of like the most famous Korean pop singers, not K-pop, Korean pop singers. In Korean history. She, one, is, I think, very notably a fan of 17, as well as when 17 won their first Taesang, she had this speech. She was doing the announcement, and this is what she said. She was saying, finally, it's them, because 17 had not won, despite their popularity and their growing popularity for an extremely long time, and being industry like respected from like the earliest of ages. Like 17 was put on the same pedestal as EXO and BTS within the industry before they even got popular within the public. Like the industry folks were like, they're at BTS and EXO level, and it was called EBS for a long time. You know, it felt like a very like, oh my God, finally they won, finally. and 엄정아, especially someone notable and prominent like her, to echo those feelings was a very big moment, especially as a Korean American or just Korean in general. For her to say that, and someone like who grew up on her music, for her to say that, I loved that for 17, and I just was very moved at the same time. And so for them to bring her back for this opening, but now in reference to the 부석순 comeback, is so fun.
여러분, 마침내 이분들입니다. 소개합니다.
Wait a minute.
They call us 부석순.
The ticker at the bottom, is it saying?
소개합니다.
They call us
Hold on.
부석순.
Sorry, let me go back more.
이분들입니다.
I think it's like random news ticker stuff. I think they're literally saying what's it say? 당신도 청춘이잖아. 최고 시청률 50도 돌파. 부석순 has a new weekly drama called You Two Are Youth, and it's boasted 50% ratings.
소개합니다.
National Citizen Healthy like Citizen Project, the 부석순 Youth Project, airing for the first time on the 8th. And then something video report. 영상 제보 안내. Video announcement, and then teleparty.bss is the link.
They call us 부석순.
So this is the health program that's airing. It says 8th right there. Oh, I like how it's like linked together.
할 일이 터져 마치 뜨거운 파도 같이 에라 모르겠다 everyday 사춘기야 우린 접기에 뜨는 날이 오겠지 싹 다 갈아입고 나와 맘대로 해 아무렴 어때 어머니 잔소리 딱 하나 빼고 어머니 잔소리 해 아무렴 어때 어머니 잔소리 딱 하나 빼고
You can do whatever you want except for your mom's nagging.
벌써 내 행복은 부석순 우리는 청바지라네 Let's go hey 행복은 부석순 우리는 청바지라네 퇴근해도 내 폰은 정상 영업 중인지 불어나는
That's so real.
메시지 잘못 눌러 확인하지 에라 모르겠다 everyday 사춘기야
Tossing out jeans.
청바지라네
I love this whole bar scene in general. One, they're all dressed in denim, like top to bottom, looks hella good. But like the pounding of the fists, like that's why, like in the beginning, I was like, this sounds like saloon music, and I was like, oh, they're leaning into this sort of Western vibe. That's dope.
아무렴 어때 아버지 잔소리 딱 하나 빼고
Changed it from mother to father's nagging.
벌써
Dude, Seungwon looks so good. This hair on him, the wet like I guess Taeyang doesn't monopolize the wet hair look, but for me specifically, early Taeyang, that's what I equated to. Taeyang had like that slick back wet hair look. Oh, love it on him. My God, he looks good.
우리는 청바지라네 Let's go
That's such a funny shot. There's something so this is so I don't know, it's so Dogyum, this shot of him just grabbing a person and just squishing their cheeks and singing right to their face. Oh, I've seen that guy in something. I forget.
여보세요
Oh my God.
청춘을 가득히 따라주시오
choreo looks fucking fun as hell, dude. Ooh, let me look at that pose real quick. Woof. Damn, Hoshi. Okay. Ooh, I love it. Oh my god. I can't wait to see some live performances for this. Oh. Wow. I love it. I love it. Oh my god. Listen, man. I needed that. It's been a rough week here in Los Angeles, man, if you've been watching the news. So, you know, I wanted to react to this right when it came out, but I think right when it came out is like when stuff was going down. There's a lot of natural disaster stuff going on. And I've just been grappling with a little anxiety here and there. I live a little close to the fires that are happening. And this just, this gave me like such a great, bright pick-me-up, which Puseok-sun does so extremely well, right? So, thank you. Thank you, Puseok-sun. Thank you. And they're really thorough with the marketing. I like that. 청바지 for the Korean title, for the Koreans. CBZ, I'm sure, to kind of shorten it, as well as it's hashtagable. 청바지, romanize it. And then prime time for like the English title, which again, as I mentioned, kind of works with the whole like youth is now. Like this is our prime time. This is like the best time of our lives. And I like that the reference wasn't limited to just actual youth, because that's kind of what the Korean term for 청춘은 바로 지금 is usually kind of for, like, you know, like our time of youth is now, but they're equating it to everybody, you know, even people in the workforce, the older people, regardless. And so it's fantastic. Gosh, I loved it. Another fantastic Puseok-sun comeback, and the choreo looks so fun. I love the energy for it. I'm going to be checking out live stages for it on Patreon, but you know what I'm really looking forward to? Seeing them do it on a big stage. I mean, they did fighting at the award shows, and that was so epic. It was so good, and I can't wait to see them do 청바지 at the award shows too. Because you know they've got to, right? So I'm looking forward to that. Guys, thank you for tuning in to my reaction to 청바지. If you want to support the channel, hey, consider subscribing over here. We're going to have a button for you right here. I'm going to do a listening party for Telepathy on my Patreon. So if you want to check that out with me, you can join my Patreon. Of course, you don't have to support us monetarily if you don't want to. You can always just... as I said, subscribe, like the video down below, check out our other videos up here, and I'll see you guys in another video. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, guys.